Hi there, y'all. Aruru here of Ministry of Anarchy, here to introduce our new pilot program called Little Raiders, where we take completely hopeless cases and we get them raid ready. And what happens is we get this officer here, and we find a raider in need, and we just help them get where it needs to be. Oh, this is already going not very good. I have to blow some cooldowns here, and there's 5 of the pugs here, so you're gonna have to introduce me. This is also gonna be a guide of the dungeon. Here, where I'm gonna go extremely long-winded explanations. Once again, this is Aruru, streaming at you live from Paris of the Prairies, Missouri. Here with me is my mentee, Brayden. Brayden here is wants to be a raider and wants to be good at the game. So I'm gonna be giving him real good explanations, unless I go off on a tangent and forget what I'm explaining or why I'm explaining it. And once again, bear with me. Windex isn't here to handle the actual real callouts, so things might get a little spicy. I have a wife, and my favorite thing to do is to spoil her. And once again, she's 100% real for those that don't believe me. I see here this here is erratic growth here. It just has to be interrupted, because otherwise it's going to turn you into this big old flower, and we don't want that to happen. And the big old puddles here, they just they go zip zap bip boop. When they die, they just go on and explode. Definitely don't want to be in that at all. I definitely just want to get on out of there. I'm just going to help this tank a little bit, because he just can't seem to grasp the concept that you just want to get out of here as soon as humanly fucking possible, because it's a 4. Just here to get a trinket, and this was the quickest queue we could get after 17 runs here, being the entire day. Oh well, but we're just gonna get back in character here and sing our favorite random song, American Woman! This tank is not giving me time to narrate or explain anything at all. How very rude of him. So this boss here, he's a big old tree, summons little trees. The little trees are bad, don't touch them. Oh, real bad. See, like the screen goes purple. This hunter's standing next to me, and there's no fucking way in all hell that he's just gonna move from the warlock with all his mobility. No, that's just not gonna happen. So we're just gonna have to take our medicine here and just do our best here. So it's going to be a little knockback here as we get these big zippity zap circles, and we're just going to have to position them to get every single tree. As you can see, we didn't, so we're already immediately blowing our cooldowns to survive this boondoggle. We're about to find out who here is going to live and who is going to die. But once again, this is a 4. Mechanics have absolutely no consequences. We got the pop potion. I'm not playing my Red Paladin today, so, can't Templar's Verdict to victory today.
Shockwave.
Oh, we're just gonna, see, you want to position that big old cone to get as many trees as possible, but our tank is a little slow of foot today. There we go. Do that. We forgot to blow our cooldowns because we're narrating, and, it's, this is our actually second recording, because the first one didn't capture the sound. So this is someone's bidding Sindragosa. She's a fine-looking woman, even though lore-wise we already killed her in Battle of Lich King. What was that? Was that not PG-friendly language?
No, I mean it was PG.
All right.
There were no curse words.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. I'm a Ruru, and I just blindly accept the best in people. Okay, we're going to continue the strash here. Once again, you don't want to get in them conversation boxes with these shrieking whelps, because otherwise they'll call all their little friends, and it's just going to be a big old, little boondoggle is what we call it. A real how do you do. And we're going to definitely interrupt these, because otherwise they put people to sleep, just like my lectures do in raids. Yep. Oh boy. Oh, we're just gonna have to help these mobs die a little bit here, quick like. Oh. Now, as you see here, we're just gonna talk to this book here, this add-on, which is mandated for all raiders here. It's called Details. It's just gonna automate this chest here, turn it into a magic book, get you to this big inner donut here, And it's just we're just gonna go on and move on with our lives here. And so once again, you just I'm just gonna have to really get that from the Discord that I so desperately want you. Oh well, we definitely did want to pop the trinket over there. Whoops, I'm just going AoE. So about the MOA Little Raiders program, I also made a Discord post about it, and you have about 23 months to respond to it before I take you off the roster. So just go ahead and get that done real quick. Once again, like after 23 months, you're off the roster and you will not be invited to this pilot program. So just go ahead and like the post, and you can't find it, just relentlessly whisper me here, Aruru. And I love these whispers. I can't get enough of them, and so much so that I don't even want to do mechanics on this trash here or perform my rotation. I just want to talk about how much I like it when you like my posts on Discord, because it makes me feel that I'm heard. I'm talking here for no reason. I'm just gonna go ahead and fear that a little bit. Monk got it, I think, possibly. Either way, irrelevant. We're just gonna go ahead and do the Warlock AoE here. Yup, zippity do that. God, I love to spoil my wife, Brayden. She's 100% real. Living with me in Missouri. St. Louis is terrible. Oh, here we got put to sleep, but we are luckily undead, the best warlock race on the planet, so we can just wake on ourselves up, because the healer ain't gonna give us the old poke stick to get us out of this little sleep. So as you can see, after you clear this donut here, you can talk to the book, and details, if you still have it, will automatically automate you here and just get you right down there. Oakley dokley. We're gonna go ahead and do this trash here. The monk's gonna go roll, collect them all, and we're just gonna slowly waddle there. Not much difference between this and my paladin. We're just wheelchairing right on up there. Just gonna go ahead, wait for them to go. There you go. Gonna pop our little trinket here correctly this time. And do have a little bit of kindness, as once again, this is literally the 16th run here today. I just I'm starting to lose my mind a little bit. I'm pretty sure that's another Aruru there whispering me in the background, possibly, because I may have told him some things, and he is really wondering what's happening right now. In fact, I think that he's eagerly anticipating this. See here, we can clear this trash here. Oh, no, we could just also take the book here and go straight to the next boss. Now I'm going to start explaining this next boss. It's, it's a big old dragon, and it's just like every other dragon here. It don't like us very much at all. Oh, no, Sir Bob. We're going to have to, we're going to have to avoid many of its frontal mechanics. Pretty self-explanatory, but I'm going to go ahead and explain them anyway. He's going to summon a big old ball. You don't want to be hit. Don't want to be hit by it, because he's just gonna he's just gonna go ahead and one-shot you. Maybe not on this difficulty, but it's just zip zap. If this was any kind of raid, this would just be it'll be the end of your chapter, and you would not be getting one of my special Aruru bounties that I'm gonna painstakingly check for in Warcraft logs after every raid. Oof. See here, this ad here is one of the most important things to kill. Counter that does this icy bindings here, so we're going to go ahead and interrupt that, because the bugs have not been doing so, and that's what we're just going to focus our interrupts on. Don't want to avoid these bubbles here. Oh, anyways, back to the boss. Eventually the boss is going to run down to the middle and summon a bunch of other ads and become invulnerable, and we're just going to go ahead and focus them down. But here's the tricky-o. As the boss is going to be with the ads, it's going to be pulsing moderate raid-wide damage. And that's going to have to pop your personal responsibility, take accountability for your survivability, help your healers, don't let them parse, just, pop your defensives, and, there's also going to be more balls coming. So many balls, I love talking about them, can't get enough, and, you're just going to go ahead and just avoid them in general. Oh, somebody pulled the boss. We're just not even going to comment on that a little bit. This is, I really wish we were in a higher key where these shenanigans are a lot less likely, but, oh, these little ads are gonna come and they're gonna have to be interrupted, but, we're warlocks, so our interrupts are, long cooldown, so we're not even gonna really bother them with Affliction. They just don't have enough health on this difficulty. That's the ball that you have to avoid. And as you can see, a little Raider Braden got hit a little bit, and his HP took a yonder. And oh, here comes the ads, and we're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to dodge these balls. Oh my God! It's like Windex's sense of humor. Oh, just get on out of here. Yep. Yep. We gotta get those Juxties. We're gonna pop some defensive cooldowns here. You know, up, avoiding bosses. It's not even about damage, it's about surviving. Don't worry about your parses. You can't parse if you're dead. Up. Once again, I love my wife. She's 100% real, and I love to spoil her. Even more in World of Warcraft. Oh, that's a ball. See how much time you have to get out of it. Oh, Swirlies want to avoid those too. Forgot to mention them when I was on my tangents. I'm gonna go ahead and just interrupt the sad for the raid. It's gonna get booped.
Watching.
I'm gonna go ahead and just you know. Refresh our dot here. Against the Rapture proc.
Watch all.
Refresh our dots here, avoiding that big old ball. Yeah, pretty much very simple. Free loot boss. Not that we're gonna get loot here from this boss because this is a Mythic Plus key, which Brayden probably doesn't know. Like he's just not even. Oh no, he does know. He's not even gonna check for loot. Way to go, Brayden. Once again, I'm here to remind you about this Little Raiders program. You only have 23 months to sign up. It is. It's first come, first serve, and if you don't sign up in 23 months, I'm just gonna take you off the roster, assume that you just don't want to be there. When you show up there, you're gonna be real sad. Like I had, you're gonna be like, Aruru, why do I only have 23 months to sign up for this content? Well, I'm gonna tell you sorry. Just, I gave you 23 months, and it's just that's how it's gonna be. It's gonna AoE these little ads. The frogs, they do jumpy to jump throughs. You really want to avoid these little things because then they trigger these little bombs and explosions. You have lots of time to run out, but most people don't. This here is the floor stairs, just like in Centerist Fight that I just explain to every wheelchair that's willing to listen or not listen. Nobody really knows what I talk about in raids because I just don't stop. We're just gonna go ahead and keep avoiding these traps, or just run through them because it don't really matter. Because as long as you're moving, you're kind of just as safe as as safe as knowing that Chexty's never gonna say anything nice in her entire life. Now you're probably wondering at this point why I sound like Ted Lasso. Well, because my accents aren't really too good, and let's see where we should have popped the defensive, but this is for that shoulder charge mechanic here. But it's 5 once again 17th runs. I really can't stress enough how much my mind has gone. It's just not here at all. Pointlessly blow a defensive cooldown because once again this is 5, nothing matters. Blow our AoEs. Frogs are jumping. We can even have a little bit of fun here with chaos by detonating these traps for the melee, but we're not gonna do that today because we do have a little bit of a soul. I like Chexty. Speaking of which, that's twice I mentioned her. Better not mention the third time because I can almost hear the click clock of her clawing hooves.
Not the hooves.
Here's the shoulder charge. We want to avoid it. Plenty of time to avoid it. Really, just zip, zip, zap, doop, dap. You just don't go into it. Just don't go into it. See, you blow a defensive cooldown. Bam, doesn't really do anything to you. You're a-okay. Higher keys, 4 to 5 weeks. It's gonna be a real, real whodunit when you die. Except people are gonna check logs, and the raid leader is gonna be like, "Oh, I see what you did there." I won't get one of my Aruru's bounties if you just, don't LOS it or blow a defensive cooldown. Very bad. Now this boss here is a dragon that's, also a very mean dragon. Don't want no nothing with you, and it's not very nice to you. It's gonna pop these circles here. We want to just, not really stack them, overlap. Otherwise, not that big of a deal. You just, kind of want to keep them away from this circle, blue circle over there. And, you know, once
Fine
again, while
shelter.
he's going to jump up to the middle there, cast Absolute Zero. We're just going to blow a little bit of a personal cooldown, so make sure that our healer can't parse here. Don't want him to have fun. Maybe refresh our dots a little bit here. I don't know. You know, now we can really blow our cooldowns,
Run out.
blow our potions, you know, and, you know, because we've probably been not using our Observer at all this run. And we're just going to go ahead and do damage. Once in a while, he's going to cast Icy Devastation on you. Just move on out of the raid as it pulses damage. Or, like, you know, in the case of that resto or whatever, this cow person,
Run out.
or just, you know, gotta be a little bit slow of foot, which is just okay. As long as they get there in the end, is what I say. Planning to go fishing this weekend, catch myself a big old snook for the old lady and I, who's 100%
Noodling.
real. Brayden here is City Slicker from Texas, thinks
No.
that he can,
Well,
you know,
yes,
he knows
actually.
exactly what snookery is all about, you know.
It's not
I love
noodling.
myself a big old
Oh my
catfish.
God.
And you know,
Find shelter.
I just, you know, every time I catch one with my forearm, I just go whee! I just can't hide my excitement once again. We blow our defensive cooldown, take absolutely no damage because it's gonna be sealing my cooldown. I forgot to refresh my dots just because, you know,
Run out.
really all forms of vestigious sanities are just gone. And now this here teleport here is going to take us to the final boss named Umber Skull. It's a big old purple dragon with crystals, real sharp looking and dangerous. You know, like all dragons, you don't want to stand in front, but you can stand behind this one. Periodically, this dragon is going to breathe on you, and it's going to spawn crystals that are going to have to be AoE down, otherwise it's going to cause all kinds of naughty things for the healers. And your party will wipe, and I'm going to be sad. Once again, my Aruru bounties are just not going to be there in your mailbox, waiting for you, giving you positive affirmation, you know, with money. And Tank's going to tank it like that to make sure the crystal spawn is as close as possible. And once in a while, this boss is going to spawn orbs, but we just phased them too much because this is a 5 once again, and you know, it's just, you know, there's nothing real mechanic here. During the crystal phase, it's going to be pulsing AoE damage, and you just want to blow it, you know, defensive cooldown to really, you know, make sure that your healer can't parse, and you know, that's what we're just going to have to do. And you know, that's pretty much it. You know, oh, it's already another round of mechanics. Once again, I wish I got this video correctly the first time, but you know, we're just gonna, I guess we'll just go and kill that crystal, even though, you know, we're an Affliction Warlock and there's not much we can do about it at this difficulty. Oh, more crystals, because, okay. Really wish you did this on a higher tier. Which we might if the trinket doesn't drop. How do you feel about that, Brayden? Brayden's just super excited to be a part of the Raider program. Once again, just remember that you only have 23 months to respond to me in Discord. Otherwise, I will take you off the roster. I got the fucking helmet and I'm about to lose my fucking mind.
And
Oh my god, Jesus. Well, this has been Aruru with Little Raiders. Once again, I am, you know, I hope you've, you know, Aruru. My wife is real and I love her.
I got a lot out of